Well, Baker investment students, we are now approaching our final week, so good job with the forum discussion post. I really enjoyed reading those over the past 6 weeks. So I think many lessons were learned, and you got more informed about understanding how any information released in the market about a specific company can impact that stock price and how investors adjust. And we saw quite a bit of swings too. And good news for last week, the market was up. Still a lot of concerns out there with inflation, concerns that maybe the Federal Reserve isn't addressing the inflation needs as appropriately, which may result in some more complications to the market in the months to come. There's been a lot about supply chain disruptions, the high cost of input goods, so those for the manufacturers, whether it be Ben and Jerry's or anything that's being made, we're passing those costs along to the consumers. And of course, that can have real wealth effects. So it's going to be interesting to see how the current administration and the central banks deal with the inflation, because as we know, that can eat away at any returns, whether they be in the stock market, in a savings account, or through bonds. I know the bond market's been hammered quite recently because of concern about rising interest rates with inflation coming about. I've noticed that in my own portfolios, but we'll see what happens here in the next couple of months. So with that, with the final week, I've kept it pretty light. There is no readings. The main focus is just to work on your investment manager project, and also provide a PowerPoint. Really with the PowerPoint, just want it to be very brief. It could be 5 to 7 slides. What I want you to do is just take out some of the key ideas from your paper of what you learned about this investment professional, and just share that with the class in the forum discussion. But you'll post that appropriately in Moodle to upload the PowerPoint and upload your final paper. Again, with final paper, I'm just looking at 5 to 6 pages, and this is with the cover page and the reference. So this really is a brief paper. You can think of it, it could be anywhere from a minimum of 3 pages up to 4 pages of written work, but just as long as you're getting close to that 5 to 6 requirement. And then just again, a PowerPoint to share with the class, some of the lessons learned, what were some of the key ideas, and that's just what I'm looking for the PowerPoint. So, all right, with that, I just want to make a note too. Since there are not any required readings out there the last weeks, feel free to look at chapters 13, 14, 15. You can definitely use that as a source to incorporate that into your investment manager paper, and kind of how it might tie to some of the things that are in the textbook about their particular style. So definitely utilize it as a source. But other than that, for this week with the task stream assignment, I'll get that graded. It's going to take a little bit longer to go through those papers, so I'll try to get those back as soon as possible. And after our course ends, I will attempt to get the final work to your papers and PowerPoints graded as soon as possible to get you the feedback that and get the grades posted. So everyone's doing quite well in the course, so continue to do what you're doing. Otherwise, I do wish you the best in your retirement decisions, investment decisions, and hope you have a greater appreciation of the markets and understanding investments, which I know you do after this course. But if you do have any final questions for me, or you still want to reach out via Zoom to meet one-on-one, let me know, and I can clarify those things. Some of you reached out via email. I've been able to answer your questions that way. But other than that, I want to wish you a happy end of the year. And hopefully maybe someday we can be back on the Baker campus, and I can see some of you all in the Baker graduation. So I think they do it every May now, so just depending when you would be done. Do come up and say hi to me if they decide to do that, and hopefully get past this COVID pandemic. But other than that, have a great weekend, great week, and I will talk to you online. Take care.